Hello everyone, as promised, today I'm going to go over all of the Laura Mercier Summer 2012 products, and I have a very good mix. So today I have very pastel but smoky green eyes, and I show you how you can create a really bright look and then smoke it out like this. Personally, I just find that for my eye shape, this particular style works best for me, but I will show you in contrast how this smoky eye looks compared to a very bright pastel eye that is more in tune with the campaign ad. So the campaign ad model is blonde and very fair skin, so the purple pastel works really well with her coloring, I mean. But for me, green definitely works better, and so that's why I chose to do green eyes with pink cheeks and pink lips with slightly bronze skin, because I am getting so much darker. If you guys can't tell, I'm super tan already, and that's just with me wearing sunscreen. When I go outside, I just naturally tan up really fast, and I'm actually naturally fair, so obviously my skin tone jumps a lot throughout the seasons. It's not because I'm fake tanning. I don't fake bake. I only use self tanner on my body to even out parts like my stomach, because my arms are so much darker all year round, and I use Saint Tropez. But anyway, we can always talk about that later. Let's get on with the summer products, and we'll start with the most noticeable one, which is my nail polish, and probably the closest color that I have to it would be Essie Lilacism, which I currently don't have with me, but as you can see, this is a true purple from Lancome's Spring 2011 collection, and it's significantly darker. This is a true pastel purple, and I love it. I, for some reason, just have really good luck with her polishes. Lavender Cloud is definitely no exception. It applies super smoothly, and I didn't even have to clean up any of the edges. This is just how it came out, and I didn't flood a single cuticle, which is amazing, especially because I was doing it in a rush because I wanted to get to sleep. But Lavender Cloud is definitely pretty flattering on all skin tones. I thought it would be too cool for me, but I actually like the effect, and you can see it looks more true to color here against my shirt and my skin color. But the stars of the shows are the eye makeup products, and these, let's start with the sheer cream eye color. This is more like a base, and it is very sheer, but it is quite buildable, and it shows up true to color on my skin tone. Now, if I did use a primer before, I think it would have been best so that you could see more of the mintiness. However, even though it's called aqua, I really do feel like it's more of a mint. I didn't use a base underneath like Urban Decay Primer Potion or a paint pot, just because I wanted to show you how it looks against my skin. It does blend really well. I prefer to layer it twice just because it makes it look less chalky against my particular skin tone. But if you're very fair, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You could probably get away with one layer. And on top of that, I put the Turquoise Caviar Stick Eye Color, and this is a limited edition. These are limited editions as well. There's a pastel purple, which is slightly gray. It's very cool toned. This one and a blue one. Blue on me just looks, especially when I'm tan, a little too retro. So if you are fair skinned, I think on cool skins, purple and blue do really well, but for my coloring, green and warmer purples tend to do better. So I'll show you a swatch of the turquoise. It's more of a green, to be honest, but I still love it either way, no matter what it's called. It is the brightest of the caviar eye sticks that I have. I have one in a deeper green and a taupe. Go figure, right? I have so many taupes because I love them. But this turquoise is so much fun. It isn't as waterproof as my other ones per se, but it does blend super easily and it lasts all day. The color remains really bright even without a primer, so I do like these. Last but not least, I have the lip gloss. Now there are three different lip gloss colors. There's a baby pink and a peachy orange. I really wanted the peachy orange, but I really wanted to use this pink mosaic cheek color that I haven't, actually showcased on my channel yet, even though it was one of my favorite products for like several years. So that's why I went with the pink lip, and I just felt, with this slightly cool pastel, going warmer with the orange probably wasn't as good of an idea. I wanted to keep the look relatively cool and cohesive. But Camellia, is a really beautiful pink gloss. I don't think that it is going to be worth the money for a lot of you unless you like this particular formula. It hydrates my lips, but it doesn't disappear really quickly, which is awesome. And I do talk a lot, obviously, when I'm filming, but it has remained and it keeps my lips nice and moist. And after it dries, my lips don't shrivel up and peel. So for those of you who struggle to find a lip gloss that works for them and isn't sticky, then definitely give this one a try. And last but not least, since we're heading into the tutorial anyway, I'm going to talk about the Oil-Free Supreme Foundation. And this is her new reformulated oil-free foundation. And I am currently using Vanilla Beige because I am so tan. But as much as I really like this foundation, I liked it more in the beginning when I first got it. I thought the coverage was great, but it does warm up a lot. It reminds me the most of Chanel Perfection Lumiere. I get about 6 hours of really great wear with 2 pumps, and that 2 pumps only gives me about medium coverage. You can still see all my freckles. It still looks really natural, even though it sounds like a lot of foundation. The pump is kind of small, and the good thing though is that it does come with a pump. This is not transfer free, so you must set with powder, and even then, if you start sweating or if you get really hot, it will start to transfer and you will be able to wipe it off your face. So just keep that in mind if you are looking for the perfect summer foundation. I still feel that even though Chanel Perfection Lumiere is not transfer free either, it still holds up better on the skin for a longer period of time than does the Oil-Free Supreme. And yes, this is with or without a primer. But now, without any further ado, let's get started with the tutorial, and I really do hope you guys enjoy it. As usual, we're going to start with foundation, and I'm going to use the new Oil-Free Supreme. If you can't tell, I'm already getting very tan. So I'm using Vanilla Beige, which is probably one of the darkest foundation colors I've ever owned. It's probably around the equivalent of a MAC NC35, probably even close to 40. And I'm just using a beauty blender to blend out the foundation. I already have moisturizer on underneath, no primer today. Now I'm just going to set with a little bit of powder. I could probably use some concealer, but I'm just gonna skip it today. And as usual, I'm going to start filling in my brows with my pencil. I am getting my brows waxed today, which is why I'm not showing you them up close, not yet anyway. You will see them during the eye makeup section, of course. But please forgive the slightly hairy appearance. Now I'm going to get started with the eyes and use the Aqua Pastel Sheer Cream color for the eyes as a base. I'm going to take just a little bit on my fingertip and pat it all over my eye. Just take it slightly up to the brow bone, at least midway. So I'm going to take one more layer so that we could actually see the green, like this. But you don't want to use too much at once because this product does need to be blended out well. Now, in my opinion, that's just about perfect because you still get that light pastel bit, but it's not overwhelming. And now I'm going to take the turquoise caviar eye color stick, and this is one of my favorite products. Regardless of color, these are great products. So I'm just going to slightly pull and apply it like you would eyeliner. Get close to the lash line and just blend it out all over your lid. This is such a beautiful color. And just remember, once this product sets, there is no moving it. And I'm just going to take what's left over on my finger and drag it down my lower lash line. And really, just keep in mind that the whole idea behind this pastel to bright look is all about blending. You just want it to look seamless. Now, you can make it darker, and I'm going to show you how if this is a little too bright for you. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Loaded and just dipping in the tip of the brush, tap off any excess, and then I'm just going to pat it right along the caviar color. Now just blend softly so that the color looks more of a gradient. Again, I really do want to stress the gradients of the look. You can also pull this down the lower lash line. And I'm just going to pull out the eye look here a bit, just to elongate my eye. You don't have to do this. I just prefer doing my eye makeup this way because I do feel it accentuates my shape a little better. Now, if you felt like you lost too much of the pastel, you can go back and add a little bit more because this product doesn't particularly disrupt the makeup that you're wearing, which makes it a great product for makeup artists. It's a really clean, beautiful look. I do like it. I know everyone says my makeup looks the same all the time. But my tutorials aren't about the end result. It's really about how the product applies. I'm trying to show you what the texture looks like, how well it blends or how well it doesn't blend, things like that. So, you know, I hope you guys do enjoy the informational bit of it. So now you guys can judge for yourself which look you like better. This is just the two Laura Mercier products, and this is with the loaded eyeshadow from Urban Decay. So this is obviously and clearly a much brighter look, but this is definitely more grounded. I do think overall that for my eye shape this is a better look. So let me just finish up and put on some mascara and we'll be right back. And now I'm just going to apply my eyeliner. And all I did in the meantime was apply one coat of Lancome's Hypnous Drama Waterproof Mascara to the top and bottom lashes. Now I'm going to put on falsies. These are definitely some of my favorite drugstore lashes. I love my Ardell Wispies, but these are definitely a lot more natural. Anyway, let's finish up the rest of the face. I'm going to use Dior Summer Bronzer, which I've already reviewed in my Dior collection. And I'm not going to add too much bronzer just because I want the eyes to stand out. Next, I'm going to use a bit of pink on the cheeks because I want to match my pink lips. This is the Shimmer Block in Pink Mosaic. This used to be one of my favorite products in high school. I used to use this all the time. So I'm just going to take the top 3 shades up here. I'm just going to pop that on top of my cheekbones for blush. And if you really wanted, you could take the bottom 3 and just highlight the top of the cheekbones, just like that. And if I've yet to mention it, I do apologize for all the sniffling. I think I might have caught something last night. Anyway, I'm going to use the Mona Lisa lip color by Sunday Riley to nude out my lips. It's a super pretty peach, but it applies so lightly on my lips. I think it's just too nude. Even though I like nude, it's a little bit corpsey looking on me, but because I'm going to use the Camellia lip gloss on top, it's actually really nice. And I really like this particular lip gloss. I can't say it's particularly noteworthy, but it smells nice, slightly of vanilla, and it is a very neutral color. So there it is. That's the final look. I know it's pretty simple, but you know, Laura Mercier makes very classic looking makeup. It's slightly smoky, right? I really love it in combination with my J. Crew shirt. So I do hope you guys got something out of the video. I know my makeup is super simple today, but sometimes, you know, simple is best. So I hope you guys definitely check out the products at the counter. I highly recommend all of them. Everything I used in the video today, great. The foundation, at first I really liked it, and I don't like it as much anymore, but it's still a really great oil-free foundation. I still prefer the YSL Taunt Resist. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.